A giant tree grows in New Atlantis. How many ones do we got? We got one. Oh, we got a pyramid. No, those are people. I was about to say we can scan things. No, we can't. Okay, it appears 3 over there and 1 over here. Okay, let's go deal with these sensors they've apparently put up for the tree. Then we can move on. Okay, sensor 1. How far away are those other sensors? We've got roughly... They don't say. Okay. Who knows? I guess we'll just walk our way over there. So for those of you guys who've been watching, what do you guys think of New Atlantis, the largest city Bethesda's ever built so far? Besides there not being a map, the map, I'm still shocked that they didn't include one in the game. But besides it, like as far as layout and overall appearance, what do you guys think? Yeah, it's really cool considering it at only one city of 1,000 planets. Yeah. I'm getting a little out of oxygen, so I need to be a little careful. Okay. Biosensor 2. Yeah, it reminds me of the Citadel in Mass Effect, but it seems like a fun place to explore. Yeah, it does. I will say it does have a little bit of Citadel-esque vibes to it. I can definitely see how there was inspiration taken from the Mass Effect games. There's one over there. You know, one of my, because I played all the way through Mass Effect 1, I played all the way through Mass Effect 2, and I didn't beat Mass Effect 3. I didn't play all the way through it. I need to eventually go back and beat the game. But I think my biggest complaint with the Mass Effect series is, at least with when it comes to the Citadel, is that Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, each time you went, each game, they changed the Citadel layout, like, completely. Like, in Mass Effect 1, you could completely explore the Citadel. Then in Mass Effect 2, it was like, you know, you can explore, but it's by, like, these weird section things. And then, Mass Effect 3, by Mass Effect 3, it was like, again, it had taken a lot of the Mass Effect 2 version of the stuff, so... But the Citadel had changed vastly over Mass Effects 1, 2, and 3, and it was a little bit weird. Apparently, this young boy has one. Hello, hey, Jorden.
Are you looking for eggs, too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
I've got the standard version, so waiting until the 6th to play myself, but really liking what I'm seeing in the game so far. Yeah, it's, you know, obviously I got it not only for the early access, but because I get access to the first story DLC that's going to be, or the first story-based kind of DLC-esque type thing that's going to be available in game, and I'm enjoying it. I'll say this, because I think everyone had different expectations for Starfield coming in. I'll say this. If you enjoy Bethesda games, you'll enjoy this. So oxygen is like fatigue and stamina. Yeah, so the way this works is you have an oxygen meter, and if you're sprinting, it depletes your oxygen, and then after oxygen is depleted, then your other bar gets filled with CO2. And if your CO2 bar gets all the way full, you'll start taking damage periodically. So you would need to basically stop running in order for the CO2 levels to go down and the O2 levels to go back up. And there are upgrades you can make to increase your oxygen levels. There's like better suits you can have that'll like do better stuff for your oxygen levels. But yeah, so oxygen is kind of like your fatigue stamina system in the game. The egg you found wasn't beeping, was it?
Yeah, it was. Weird.
I know, that's crazy, right? Eggs beep all the time.
UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she would more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
Okay, we're going to UC Distribution, because apparently he sold it. sold the beeping egg, because everyone knows that eggs beep. All right. Hello.
Wen really keeps the distribution.
Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you?
You bought an egg from a kid recently. I need it.
Who, Jorden? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it?
Does it matter? Can I just have it?
I'm wondering why you'd come looking for it.
It's nothing, just some junk I dropped the other day.
That's so? Must mean something to you if you came looking for it. Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra.
Oh.
Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
Oh, it's only 100. Can't you just give it to me?
I could, but I did pay for it. I'd like to recover my losses. And it's all the way in the back room. I'd have to walk back there, then back out here. You're the one who said it was junk. If that's true, why bother coming back for it at all?
Forget it.
Suit yourself. Right. Come back if you need something
I'm
else.
not going back here to obviously steal what you just said was back here. Obviously, that'd be crazy. Yeah, that's a really nice room you got back there. Didn't take anything at all. Not anything. Just, yeah, okay. Bye. For no random reason. All right. We've got, no, not that button, me. We need to deliver the sensors. Where do we deliver the sensors at? It is over in that direction. Okay.
Yeah?
Those are, I think, expert level, so we can't. Oh no, those are these expert or advanced level? They're advanced. I don't think my skills let me do advanced yet. Security, master. Oh no, I can. Oh well. Excuse me. Let's briefly save. Oh, okay, this can be a little bit more advanced. Okay. So, let's see. That'll fit in here and here. And then if we do... No, it won't be that one, but it will be this one. And then we need a 1, 2, 3 pronged. We don't need 4, we just need 3. So it'd be one of... No. No. So this one, correct? Here. There we go. 756. Took me a little while. You want to stop looking at me? Okay, apparently people are still detecting me. I don't know from who or from where. Okay, well, apparently we're just done. One was good enough. I'll say this. The lockpick or the digit pick version of this, I'm still not 100% sold on. I think it depends on how well or how hard it gets into in the future for the master levels. I think this could be nightmarish at the end of the day. Hey, dude.
I really do need that additional data.
Okay, what exactly are you worried about here?
Recent scans of the tree have suggested that a significant portion of the interior is liquefied. Obviously, some small percentage of its internal workings is always liquid, to allow for the transfer of nutrients and so forth, but this? Well, I've never seen anything like it. If it continues to increase, I'm concerned the entire tree may collapse. And I'm also worried about other secondary effects.
Okay. What do you mean secondary effects?
It's too soon to speculate. I'd very much like to see the additional data before I say more.
Should this area be blocked off just to be safe?
If the time comes, I will certainly attempt to alert the appropriate people en masse. If I have more data, though, my concerns might carry some more weight.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this.
I appreciate your confidence. The sooner I have all the available data, the sooner I can make an assessment.
I mean, I've got your sensors right here.
So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
And just another moment.
Oh boy.
It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. What a relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my.
Are you okay?
It's a good thing you brought the biosensors to me when you did. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once.
I mean, that doesn't sound like good news.
Well, from a certain point of view. In an, admittedly, somewhat selfish manner. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength.
Oh dear God.
This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
Level up? Oh, no, not quite. Okay. Oh, hold on. Did we have a mission pop up after that? Check in on Kelton later. Can I check on him, like, literally right now? Is later now?
Findings are alarming.
Okay, no.
Thank you for your help retrieving the...
Okay, we can uncheck that real quick. Those are all things that are on different planets. These are all different planets. I guess it's time to go talk to Sarah. So let's head on over to Constellation. I am shocked that we've not had an Adoring Fan pop up yet. Because in the Starfield Direct, it was right around here. The Adoring Fan goes, "Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh please, oh please. It's so nice to meet your," or whatever he said at the Starfield Direct. Maybe after we start this mission, maybe he will pop up. I don't know. Anyway. It could also be I need to be more famous, so maybe it's a level thing, maybe to be higher level, I don't know.
I am at your service, Captain.
Thanks, VASCO. Alright, Sarah.
We're just at the beginning of this mystery, and you're going to be there for it.
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
The UC Vanguard that I just so happen to be a part of, but what? Tell me more about that.
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
I mean, legwork never really pays off quite the way you expect.
You've done this before, eh? Wise words. If we watch each other's backs, we'll be fine. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact, or this lead runs dry.
Girl will be locked as your follower if you continue. I'm cool with that. Okay. What do I get out of this anyway? Constellation have a salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free?
Yes.
We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
I don't think I have anything else to do on this planet, so got it. You and me until we get that artifact, baby.
My contact is Jorden Anchali. I believe you've already met. Runs the Vanguard recruiting office. He sent word that there's a Vanguard in the Sol system who picked up an item recently. Unusual metallic construction. Sound familiar?
Yep.
His name is Moara. We'll need to head over to Mars and see if anyone knows where he is. I'm sure the local bartenders there must know something.
All right. Sarah Morgan is available for your crew and is now my companion. Any reason why you decided to just run in here for no reason?
Ready to head out there? Or did you still need time on your own? Time to go?
Okay. Let's talk to you because you actually have some
You
stuff.
are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
I need you immediately
Captain
because
Samuel,
you have
I
my
will
stuff.
Proceed to my assigned post.
Manage your crew. Review and change their assignments between your ship and your outpost. Different crew have different skills which enhance your ship's outposts. Frontier. I can fit 2 people on my ship. So he's going to be on Frontier along with Sarah Morgan because she is going to be on there as well. Okay.
Captain Samuel, it is pleasant to see you.
Let's trade some
Do
gear.
you require assistance with your items?
Yeah, you got some stuff I gave you. I need it back. Thank you. And do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
Conversational protocols engaged. I am awaiting your query.
What's your read on Barrett?
It is impossible to read Barrett. He is neither a book nor a block of code. If you are asking for a summary of my observations on his behavior, I will provide one.
Did Barrett make you?
No, I was manufactured by a machine. However, Barrett has modified my programming substantially. I have advanced linguistic capability and navigational skills. I warned him that I would require an extra millisecond to process information with his modifications, but he did not seem to mind. Apparently, my capacity for conversation makes me a more entertaining travel companion.
He knows he almost got me killed, right?
I have only seen Barrett kill his enemies. If you do not number among them, I surmise it was accidental. What you are suffering from is likely a bad first impression. I suggest consulting Barrett on the issue at once. Barrett tells me a bad first impression is the hardest thing to break. I believe that is because he has never tried to break a diamond.
Do you have any idea what his story is?
Barrett has not shared many personal details with me. He finds me a poor conversation partner, despite repeated attempts on his part. I do not understand the concept of gossip.
How long have you guys been traveling together?
My internal clock tells me that it has been years since Barrett and I began traveling together. I have traveled much of the settled systems in his company.
He doesn't seem like, or he does seem like quite the character.
Based on my understanding of Barrett, I believe he would be flattered by that assessment.
I'd like to know more about what makes you tick.
You may ask me anything. I am programmatically incapable of keeping secrets.
How did you become part of Constellation?
Constellation recovered me from an abandoned lunar robotics factory on Earth's moon, where I was manufactured. I am told I was in quite a state of disrepair. Barrett elected to refurbish me after the discovery. Since then, I have been reprogrammed to be useful to Constellation.
Hey, where'd you get your name?
Constellation named me after the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama, who resided on Earth in the 15th century AD. He explored his home planet by way of its seas. Barrett tells me he was quite an accomplished explorer. I am inclined to believe it, as that is a compliment Barrett normally reserves for himself.
Do you remember anything before you were reprogrammed?
Some data from my time on Earth's moon remains deep in my motherboard, but I do not frequently access it. Very little of what is in those files would prove useful to modern spacefarers.
You were built on Earth's moon?
That is correct. I am a first-generation Model A robot. As such, I was manufactured on Earth's moon. Modern lunar robotics products are manufactured elsewhere.
It's a good thing they were able to fix you.
Constellation is an exceptionally driven and intelligent group of humans. I would expect nothing less of them. I will answer your questions truthfully. Unlike you, I am incapable of lying.
What the hell does that mean, Vasco? I don't lie, I just obfuscate the truth. Do you enjoy working with Constellation?
That is a difficult question to parse. I do not experience human emotions such as enjoyment. However, I have been kept busy since Constellation acquired me. That satisfies my directive to be as helpful as possible for the duration of my existence.
Do you miss the lodge while we're traveling?
In a geographical sense, the lodge cannot be missed. It is easily accessible from the new Atlantis spaceport, but I presume that you are using miss in this context to mean long for, in which case my answer is no. I long for nothing. Barrett, however, regularly complains about missing the lodge's amenities during our travels. This has led me to the conclusion that it is a place worth missing.
Yeah, it sounds like something Barrett would say.
It would seem that spending an extended period of time in Barrett's company has resulted in an improved ability to calculate his speech patterns. Perhaps someday I will also be capable of emulating yours.
I don't know how, considering I am a silent protagonist. How much do you know about humans?
Constellation has seen to it that I possess a near encyclopedic knowledge of human history, art, culture, and science. May I answer a question for you?
Do you speak every human language?
I have been programmed to comprehend all modern and ancient human languages. The only exception is body language. My body is crafted from reinforced metal, and therefore incompatible with such forms of expression.
Okay, what was the greatest invention in human history then?
Logically, I believe the correct answer to be the airplane, followed shortly by the computer. Humans could not have become a spacefaring species without them. Illogically speaking, I am inclined to believe that books were your greatest invention. I have spent a good deal of time processing works of science fiction. They make good case studies in how your species could have made a mess of its entry into the stars in different ways than you did in reality.
Okay, do you know any human jokes?
I am looking at one. I hope that was a suitable response. Constellation
Okay,
did
good.
not equip me
Good
with
job.
a sense of humor. I have done my best to mimic Barrett's.
I kind of walked. I walked directly into that. Fair enough. Fair enough. What kind of human music do you like?
This is a difficult question to parse. I do not experience enjoyment. However, I find that the music of ancient Japan has a pleasantly mathematical sound. The same is true of the works of European composers from the Baroque period. I have dedicated significant time to processing these compositions and understanding their structure.
All right, I have a question about something
You
else.
are an exceptionally curious human.
Well, I'm trying to get your dialogue tree done.
Very well. Please proceed with your query.
Can you tell me more about Lunar Robotics?
Lunar Robotics is a manufacturing company. They are most notable for creating Model A robots. Their headquarters was once located on Earth's moon. It was evacuated during the cataclysm that rendered Earth uninhabitable. Today, Lunar Robotics products are still found throughout the settled systems, myself included.
How does traveling with me compare to traveling with Barrett?
I find you to be a more measured and logical captain than Barrett. It would be quite difficult for another human to be more reckless than him.
You haven't
My
seen me
likelihood
play the rest of this game, buddy.
expiration due to corporeal destruction has been significantly reduced since coming aboard your ship. You should consider this a success.
Okay, I don't have any more questions right now.
I am relieved that your curiosity has been satisfied.
All right. Do you have anything you want to add?
Barrett makes it back to us.
No.
See you later.
And then, you have anything you want to add? Nope. Okay, great.
Bye.
Yep, goodbye to you too. All right, Sarah. Sarah Morgan. Maybe she's already on the ship. Ask about Morara in Cydonia. Okay, I guess we're going to our spaceship. I wonder if his answer changes depending on playstyle. Yeah, I don't know. That's a really interesting question. I guess maybe we'll see. Maybe it'll update as we're playing along. Because I don't know. I'm not going down the pure good guy route. I'm also not going down the pure evil route. I'm definitely, I say I'm going to be more bad than good. but you know, we'll see. I'm gonna be stealing stuff. I'm gonna be looting stuff. We're gonna be doing all the missions, or every mission we can in the game. We're gonna be doing.
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis.
Last chance, adoring fan. You want to run out from somewhere and say, "Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh gee, oh gee." Nothing? Okay. Maybe when we get back. I guess let's go down here and head on over to our ship, because we got really nothing else left to do here in on New Atlantis. Unless something randomly pops up in the, as we're walking our way down there. I never figured out how to get our friend who is currently stuck in prison out. We need to remember that. We can only have 2 people in our ship at the moment, and we need to figure out how to expand that. And I wonder how many people you can eventually have on your ship. I don't know what the maximum is. I don't know what the maximum is off the top of my head. I would imagine it's probably about.
Across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nut.
Are you following me? Are you my follower? Or I'm confused on what you are to me.
Ready to head out there? Or did you still need time on your own?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I think you might have some business to take care of first. Already have someone with...
You are currently on a companion's personal quest. You will need to finish that quest before continuing. What companion quest am I on? Am I high as a kite? Okay. Well, here's the adoring fan. He just didn't say anything. You want to say something?
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, Constellation's shining star of stars.
Bane of the fleet?
Oh, don't be so modest. It was all over SSNN. Lone miner tames the Crimson Fleet, saves a member of Constellation, and steals the hearts of millions. No, trillions! And now you're standing here next to me? Oh, it really is you, right?
I mean, it's me.
Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
You changed your routine?
Oh, yes. Normally I start my day by drinking 4 cups of coffee and stuffing my face with chunks. But after being inspired by your story, I thought to myself, what would the great and powerful hero of Vectera do? And so instead, I went for a jog. I ran and I ran and I ran, picturing you in the distance, like a North Star. Imagine my surprise to find you were actually real. By the light of Polaris, it must be fate.
Agreed, this is clearly destiny.
I know, right? And you can try to fight destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything, even theoretical concepts. But why would you, in this case? Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
Assigning the adoring fan to your crew will make him essential until unassigned. I mean, if you're gonna be my sidekick, won't you need a costume?
Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. Do you have an academy where fans can practice groveling at your feet? If not, I can start one.
You know what? Welcome aboard.
You won't be disappointed.
Okay, we're assigning you to the frontier. We're assigning to the frontier, yes. Unassign VASCO from the frontier. Okay. Was that the companion quest that you were talking about? Can you now join
Ready to
me?
head out there? Or did you still need time on your own? Still looks like you have someone else who needs you first.
Ooh. I don't think I started a VASCO quest. I do not believe I started any legitimate quest in this. So we're gonna just go and see what happens. This might be a Bethesda bug, you know. I'll say this, we've been playing 7 hours today, 8 hours yesterday, so we've been playing, what is that, 15 hours now? We have not ran into a bug in the game, which is insane to say for a Bethesda game. Insane. We've not ran into a single, we have not run into a bug. Yes, I know you would, VASCO, but here's the thing, buddy, okay? Here's the thing. I can only fit 2 of you on the ship, and she's got to come because it's main story, and she has to be there. And I have an adoring fan, and, I mean, I have to invite him along. Alright, you ready to come along?
Captain, where are we headed next?
Check your ship's inventory. Why do I need to check my ship's inventory? I know what's in my ship's inventory. I put stuff in there already.
I am your sidekick, your shadow, your tail.
Welcome aboard. Yeah, there's not going to be anything new on there, so I don't know why they're acting like it's going to be. Okay, do you have anything you want to add before we take off?
Oh my god, I'm literally following in your footsteps right now. It's so cool.
Apparently, I'm going to ask you some personal questions.
Of course. I'm an open book. Read me, write me, listen to me on your preferred electronic device. It's all fine.
First off, can you tell me anything about yourself?
Oh, I'm not that interesting. I like coffee, I like tea, and I like worshipping the ground you walk on. Well, you technically don't walk. Angels tend to glide.
Okay. How do you know so much about me?
Well, for one, your triumph on Vectera was all over the news. But I believe that's only the beginning. The first chapter in a 437-book anthology documenting your greatness. It's only a matter of time before they start writing it. I'll be counting the seconds until they do. 1001, 1002.
You're not romantically interested in me. Are you?
Oh, don't worry. My love for you is completely platonic. Unbreakable? Yes. Unyielding? Absolutely. Romantic? Oh, God, no. I would never sully something so pure with something so ordinary.
We need to talk about your fandom.
Oh no. That sounds ominous.
That's hilarious. Oh my god, there's two. There's a background one, and then there's can you take it up a notch? I think you've been slacking lately. Oh god, I hope I can do both. Okay, first off, let's do Space Scoundrel. Listen, I think it's time to start charging credits for the privilege of being near me.
Like a fan club fee. That's a great idea. Real fans prove their loyalty with credits. Anything less just shows a lack of dedication and commitment. Of course, I think it's best I pay for a lifetime membership up front. Here, it's everything I have. I'd take a loan out from Galbank to pay more, but my credit isn't so good.
Your life savings is 50 credits. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's 50 credits I didn't have.
I am the moth to your flame, the magnet to your fridge, the lint in your pocket.
I have some more personal questions.
Why would I? That would be a tragedy.
We need to talk about your fandom.
Oh no. That sounds ominous.
Can we take your fandom up a notch? I feel like you've been slacking lately.
Oh, I can definitely do that. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to be 11 times infinity. Just you wait and see.
Hey, anything else we want to...
This is so cool. Of course, I am sworn to tell you the truth and nothing but.
Are you sworn to also carry my burdens? I don't have any more questions right now.
Of course. I'm sure you have all the answers already.
All right.
Back to work then.
Hello, Sarah. You have anything you want to add?
Ready to head out there? Or did you still need time on your own?
No, we can do it.
Until later.
All right. Let me do one last check through that we've gotten everything done here that we can do. Check out your ship's inventory. We did that already. I guess we'll take one thing. Okay, they just wanted me to take something out of it. Okay. Transfer something back. We can drop this off there.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
That's probably a good choice. Let's briefly exit and sell stuff. I would rather have an empty thing than not. Alright, let's sell stuff. Miscellaneous, keeping that. We're keeping engagement ring, keeping that. We can sell a toilet paper tube. I don't even know why I still have a toilet paper tube. Resources, we need all the resources still. Notes. I wonder, do we have to keep these on our person for these to continue to be, or once we have that's going to be, I think, maybe an interesting thing to look at. We don't need to drop anything there. It's not too heavy. Apparel, we're good there. Helmets, good. Packs. We can sell the high school backpack. I don't care. Can sell that. I don't care. Spacesuits. You know, at this point, I think I'm going to sell that. I really don't see why that's going to... We're going to sell that. And we're going to sell... that does do better thermal and corrosive. We'll keep both for the time being. Ammo, we're not going to sell ammo. Are you kidding me? We can get rid of the regular coachman. We can get rid of 2 eons. I think we can get rid of the grindles. I don't really foresee a reason why we'd use them. We have a modified maelstrom, so we don't need the regular maelstroms. We can get rid of a bunch of these rescue acts. Oh, we got a new pistol. It's 777. This uses 45, but it has a higher. Okay. Interesting. And then ship inventory, please. Okay, we want all that stuff still. That's resources we need. Keeping notes for the time being. Ship parts we need to keep in there. Grenades we need to keep in there for the time being. At this point, I'm going to sell this stuff. I don't foresee a reason why we need it. Helmets. We will get rid of this one, and we will get rid of this. We will... These are all basic. Yeah, they're all basic, so there's no need for me to have them. I've got them. And then weapons. I believe I already have a cutter on me.
Should inspect your ship for heat leak.
Do I already have a cutter on me? Oh, I have 2 coachmen that I have completely just straight up stolen. Okay.
Just every couple landings.
Sell. Yeah, I have a cutter on me. So then sell from ship inventory. We can get rid of this cutter. We can get rid of this eon. Get rid of these.
They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Oh, and we can buy stuff here, I think, too. Yeah, we can. Okay, great. What can we buy? Oh, we can buy back what we sold. Okay, that's fair. Okay. I think we're done here. You're now cleared out. We need to go and put on our helmet. And we can drop off some...
I heard you're fluent in over 24 verbal and body languages. Remarkable.
Yep, that's me. No, I didn't want to take stuff. We can drop off all this stuff. Wait, no, I'm picking it up. No. Stop. What am I doing? Inventory. There we go. Want to do the exact opposite of what we were doing. Wanted to drop this stuff off. Is what we're wanting. Drop off all the resources. We can drop off the notes. Oh no, that's a quest item, so that's good. They don't make you just immediately lose it. Ammo, we don't want to drop off. We could drop off the space trucker hat. We can drop off we can drop off one of those, and we can drop off 2 coachmen. Yep, that's what we can drop off. Then let us go over here. Eat some stuff that we have. That's movement speed. We don't want that. Like, we can eat some lettuce and an onion, pizza square, red harvest spaghetti, eat a tomato, meal pack, Canuck, whatever that is. Okay. And everything else is not just an immediate health thing, so that's great. And where are we going again? We are going to ask about Mora in Cydonia. Okay, so we're going to Cydonia. Take off.
We have lifted. Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Oh no! Don't shoot! I every time I think that's what it. You okay? We can hail things, right? Like what about that hail?
Got you on comms?
Heard anything interesting?
Finally heard that new Borealis album. I don't get it. Sounds like two flight computers fighting.
Okay. Anything else?
Allegedly, there were some Varun zealots in the area not long back. Hope they're gone for good. Those snake worshippers make my skin crawl.
And then anything you can tell me?
Colonies were founded before humanity even left Earth. They're the link to where we all came from. At least, that's what they taught us in civics class.
Alright, we're not going to do piracy literally right next to New Atlantis. That'd be like the dumbest thing on the face of the planet. I do need to repair my ship, though. Because ship is nearly almost gone. Does it fully repair all the way up? Or no, does it? Okay, it repairs it to a point. Okay. Then we can go to the... no. It's here. Then it's down to skill... No, not skills. It's down to missions. Here. Set course for soul. Jump. Oh, I gotta power up the grav drive. Give me 2 seconds. Let me drop ballistics. Let me drop missile. Let me drop lasers. And push up grav. Still getting used to the ship, guys. It's gonna take me a while. Still get used to the ship. It's not the easiest thing.
I will never get tired of that.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Alright. Open planet map. There's the fracking station. There's another fracking station. Well, first off, let's scan. Great. And then let's go to Cydonia. Okay, Sarah, you ready?
The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
Keep on the straight and narrow, and there won't be anything to worry about.
Your name's Booth. That's cool.
Sergeant Booth at your service. If you have a security-related concern, bring it up to me.
Booth? Just Booth? Is that a nickname or something?
As much as someone's last name is a nickname, friends, acquaintances, and other locals call me Booth. You can call me Sergeant Booth.
Is there a lot of crime on Cydonia?
Not if I've got anything to say about it. For real, though. I don't know if it's because everyone's too busy working, or if it's because of the military presence, but crime's pretty low. We get the occasional drunken brawls, petty thefts and stuff, but Cydonia ain't exactly a hotbed of crime. We're not Neon.
Hello, Commander Vincent Woodard.
Welcome to Cydonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Woodard, Chief of Planetary Security and former head of the Red Devils program here on Mars. I tend to deal with security at a high governmental level, whereas my associate Booth over there handles day-to-day security issues. So if you're looking to report a minor crime or misdemeanor, see him. But if there's something I can help you with, feel free to ask.
Red Devils, what's that?
Only the finest bunch of soldiers to ever grace the UC with their service. Of course, I may be biased as a Red Devil myself, and head of the program. Well, former, I should say. Program's been defunct since the armistice that ended the colony wars. It put a stop to any and all Xeno warfare. I fought to keep them operational here, but the top brass concluded that without their unique alien bioweapon training, there was no need for a separate elite soldier program.
I mean, yeah, you seem like a military guy. Did you serve?
Still do, technically. I'm a naval commander, but they've got me here pushing pencils ever since the Red Devils disbanded. I pull double duty, aiding in recruitment and serving as the Cydonia security chief, representing the UC. If you ask me, though, nothing's been the same since the Red Devils' glory days.
All right. Do you ever think about starting up the Red Devils again?
All the goddamn time. It's been about 20 years, but every time a new recruit crosses my desk, I size them up and wonder if they have what it takes to be a Red Devil. I'd give my left thumb to recruit fresh devils again, but it'd take nothing short of a miracle to convince the top brass to reinstate the program.
What can you tell me about the city?
It's small, it's dusty, it's old, but it's home. It may not be anything fancy, but I couldn't dream of living anywhere else.
All right.
Have yourself a good one.
They have a little jail here.
Sorry. What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month.
If you're going to use
Possible,
the elevators or
they
stairs
may not
to
extend.
reach the other levels,
This
try
is
to keep
bullshit.
them clean.
I got a wife and kids at home.
Litter reports.
We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. But there's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate if you want. Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here.
Mining's
Maybe
fair
it's not
work.
too late to catch a
Can't
ride
take it
back
all so
home.
seriously.
Hey,
I always do,
Trevor,
mate.
Trevor, buddy.
Pulling rocks out of the ground, not building spaceships. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor. Mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Cydonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat. So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
I'm not. What is that noise? What's with the klaxons and the detonation announcement I heard?
Oh, that! Oh, nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. Now, you probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh?
Fracking with subterranean particle detonations? What's that?
Basically, it's high-tech mining. We use immensely powerful controlled particle detonations deep underground to loosen up subterranean gases and other difficult-to-gather resources so we can harvest them. Sounds way more dangerous than it is. Probably. Actually, it's still pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Well, now I'm even more concerned that particle detonations are happening around me all the time.
Oh, come on, mate. It's perfectly safe. We're miles away, so all we get is a little jiggle now and again. Just make sure to hold the railing when going downstairs and you'll be fine.
So you must be the boss around here.
Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that, you know how it is. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough.
How's it going? How goes the mining operation here on Mars?
Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, I used to do mining work for Argos. I was hoping you'd have work, but it doesn't sound like it.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Okay. I don't know, seems a little sketchy.
Nah, well, if I'm being upfront, maybe a little. But I promise, it's harmless. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
I don't understand where I come into play.
I'm getting there. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Are you sure you're not just exploiting me for free labor?
Of course not. I'll pay you out of my own pocket. I care about my miners, even if corporate doesn't understand our struggles down here. I'm willing to put in some sacrifices to help. That's just the kind of guy I am. If I had the credits to buy all the equipment myself, I would. But this is the next best thing.
Why not just hire more miners?
Yeah, don't you think I want to? Corporate sets the contracts and they're not giving out anymore, so we work with what we've got. Something to do with insurance, benefits, and other liabilities. So I don't make the rules.
You know what? Sounds easy, I'll do it.
When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.